Here's my 890 Adventure. As you can see, parts of it here and there, seats and fuel tank over there. Laying down, and yeah, I'm going to put the wide ratio setup I got from Nova Racing Transmissions. I think they're out of UK. Anyway, taking it apart here, and we'll keep you posted. Probably the next video will be the gear set. On one of my videos, you have a old 890 transmission case where I had got a sixth gear set from Nova Racing. It's a little bit taller, and so hopefully, you know, we can keep the gearing down. It's geared good on the lower. I may put one more. I may go with a bigger sprocket on the back. Could even go maybe go down on the front, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll probably end up going a couple teeth bigger on the back. Because geared down too low, you know, I think first gear it yanks good enough. I mean, technical stuff, yeah, I could probably do it. I could put the sprocket 15 tooth on it on the front. I guess I could, but for right now, I'm gonna keep it like the factory sprocket setup, probably, and cut down on the vibration on the highway. Running about around 75, 80, somewhere like that. It's pretty good about that speed. It's not bad, but you know, after riding the Beast right there on the highway, and even the Honda Trans Alp over there is really good on the highway. You know, this will you know, get it a little closer to how the Honda is probably on the highway. But it's not an extreme, but it's a good amount of you know, I guess a little taller than factory, you know. No, it's not too bad. It's just I don't want a big gap like you know, where it bogs down when it goes from fifth to sixth. I feel fifth to sixth on it's really close. So also the sixth gear set hopefully will keep me from doing the sixth gear false neutrals. I've had that happen a few times, and the way they're set up, the way they set them up, they have about an additional 3,000 backlash clearance over the OEM, which the way they're set up, supposedly, you know, and those gears are really hard, and the way they're set up, it will shift quicker and less resistance. So on 3000s is, you know, I can definitely tell there's a little bit more backlash than OEM. It's hard to tell, but once you get the oil in there and the way they are as far as performance, they're a lot harder steel than the factory gear set. And naturally, Nova Racing transmission parts, they build them for race, so it'll be good. It'll hold up really good, and just a little bit taller, 6 gears, so that way it'll help me off-road as well as on-road. So here I am right here doing start work. I've been working on this, and check this out. I just got it hanging there. I guess I had it pulled around there, but anyway, yeah, it was a little zip tie, but I didn't want to feel like unhooking it. I kind of trying to do it pretty quick. And my test was to take this. I already got the bottom pan off, and there's the oil pump right up under there. Actually, there's oil pump gear right here. So I'm going to take this off right here. I'm going to I'm going to experiment. I was going to pull the motor out of it. Then I got to looking at it, and then I realized it cuts right off right here. This other half comes down, and this, it's the upper half of the motor sitting on the bolt right here on that shaft going through there for the swing arm. I'm going to try something. I'm going to drop this down, and I believe if this will come down with no problem, it should, the way it looks, because only got a bolt right there and a bolt right around on here, and there's nothing else that's going to hold it from falling down. Whoops. Yeah, knocking stuff around. And so I will take a few more things off this to find out how easy it is to be able to do that. I don't know, it'd probably be just as good. Probably maybe just go ahead and take those two bolts out there, flip it over, flip it upside down, and could do that. But I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna try this and see what it's gonna do. See if this is a go to be able to put the 6 gear set in it. And the next video will show the gear sets coming out in the counter and the main shaft coming out, counter cluster gear and the main shaft cluster coming out, and putting the 6 gear in it. With this right here, this is your main shaft right here, and your output shaft's over here. Wait a minute, that's not, there it is. What am I doing? That's the shifter. Output is here. Main shaft is here, isn't it? Wait a minute. All right. Well, actually, you got your crankshaft right here. Then it comes out, and then your output shaft right here. Output. There it is. This right here goes right over to the sprocket. So this is the drive, and this is the driven. So now it's going to have the 6 gear will be 23 teeth, and the output will be 21 teeth. So be 23 driving 21 instead of 23 driving 22. I think it puts it to a 0.913 instead of a 0.956. I think it's what it is. So it'll cut a little bit down. It'll get me more of like a 490 I think to 1, close to 490 or 489. Anyway, 490 to 1. 6 gear. Right now, it's 517 to 1 overall, count the sprockets, factory sprocket setup. So we'll get this thing going and see what happens from here. One more time. Let's see if I can see that. Up in here, I don't know if I can. Make sure it's in the worm track. It feels like it's in the worm track. Of the little barrel thing, yeah. I don't know if I'm doing anything or not. I could turn the light on this thing. Let me see if I can. See if I can run a. Oh well. Let's see if I can do the light on this thing. That's hard to do without having to. I had to get my scope in there. Look at it. That's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah. Let's see if I can. I want to see if I can see, right? Is it up in there like that? You see it's going in between the gears. Is it fourth and fifth, and then banging that right in there? Should be. See if I can see it. See the, I'm back on the 890 here. All right, now see, the objective is to, all right, you can probably see, there's the fork, right? All right, let me see where it is. There's the fork. I already put it on the gear. Right here. It goes right in these two gears together. These are the ones that slide back and forth. These two are made together. All right. The others are floaters. You know, then down here is the 6th gear input. All right. Now let's see how that, oh man, this is really tough, isn't it? All right. I slid it right in here like that with the peg facing towards the front wheel. And then when I slid it in, I turned it, rotated it, and you can see where it went right into the worm track. Let me see if I can get some light up in there. You might be able to see it. Let me turn this down. Somebody said that my videos are painful to watch. That's why I'm not into the videoing, I guess, too much. But you can see the worm track, all right, where that peg is in. There it is. There it is, right there. If I can just, you might be able to see the peg. Let me see. Uh-oh. This is really, it's a job that's so technical that I probably need one of those little scopes to go up in there. There it is. You can see the worm track. See the peg, how it shifted around and got it right up into the little shift barrel. Yeah. And it pretty much will follow its way in there if you have it setting. Let me turn the camera around. All right, if you have it this right here, you see that's kind of aiming that way. You know, it just lands it about right. Actually, this usually is up. When you go take this out, you pretty much got to have this little notch right here, the lower part of that. Turn it, and then just you got to take this mechanism out of here. You know, the shift mechanism, shifter shaft. I'll say it right. Oops, sorry about that. Shifter shaft. But anyway, there we have it like that. Now, let's see if I can do All right, see, there it is right there. It's up in there. My 6th gear is in there, nice, polished, really super smooth. Yeah. And when that locks in, this right here, when you put it in 6th gear, pushes this cluster over into that, locks that gear right into there with that, and then you got 6th. That's right here, 23 teeth will now be pushing the 21 tooth. 21 teeth, there's not one tooth, but anyway, 21 teeth. All right, so now we get that other installed. I can't hold this and finagle that up in there. So need a cameraman. Another thing, to get that case half in here, you have to take something and just give it a little bit of slight. This part of the frame right here, it flexes just a little bit. Just push it back a little bit. It just needs enough push just to back it out. You can see it rubs up against the bosses in the very back. You'll see when you go up with it. It's these places right in here, as well as on the opposite side. So once you start going up, you'll feel them bump a little bit, and naturally, I got to put this in the case first and bring it up, and I'll rotate it and line it up with the marks, and then I'll probably wait for my brother to get here and have him just push it just a little bit, and slip it up in there. Now, you can see that little through right there. There's a dot in the balance shaft. And you look through that little crack right there before you push it up the rest of the way. And you'll be good to go, because it can't turn once you get those, once you go up this far here. You'll see the two little dots on the balance shaft. Probably hard to see it from here, from this camera.